Y'all, what's cracking with y'all, man? It's the kid, Captain fucking Limitless, man. Back at it again with another video. Today's video is gonna be a little different. We're gonna be talking about something most people completely overlook when they want to change their lives. Can I get a drum roll, please? Identity. Most people are trying to change their lives, change their relationships, change their bank account, change their habits. They're trying to do that staying in the same exact identity that created the current reality. Let's think about it. You can give someone all of the strategies in the world to improve their life, but if they still see themselves as someone that is unworthy, unlucky, lazy, or incapable, eventually they're going to sabotage their own success and their own progress. Your identity is essentially the operating system of your entire life. Everything runs on top of it. Your relationships, the money, the people you surround yourself with, the thoughts you repeatedly entertain. If you want a different life, you need a different identity. Here are 3 ways to shift your identity and reinvent who you believe you are. Boom. Number one. Ugly. So the first way to reinvent yourself is to stop repeating the old story that's been keeping you in the same position that you're in currently. People are constantly telling themselves stories such as, I'm awkward, I'm always stressed, I'm undisciplined, I'm lazy, I'm not attractive, I'm bad at relationships. And the funny thing about those stories and those statements, they are not true. These are old experiences that they've turned into a reality. Imagine this, right? Imagine an actor on set playing the role of them for a movie, right? Imagine they leave that movie set, but they're still playing the same role that they are in the movie in real life. Eventually, they're gonna completely forget who they really are and start playing the role of that character that they've been playing in that movie. And that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people keep playing the same role created by their past experiences. If you failed before, that doesn't mean you're a failure. If you were insecure, doesn't mean that you are an insecure person. Our experiences, not your identity. I'm gonna run down a little question I asked myself, and I'm gonna get down to the next one. I asked myself, who would I be if I stopped introducing myself to my limitations? The version of you that created your current reality does not have to be the version of you that creates your future. Let's get to number 2. Now, number 2 is something that I like to call borrowing evidence from your future self. A lot of people think your identity changes through affirmations alone, which isn't completely false. Affirmations help a lot. Identity shifts happen when you start accumulating proof. Say you want to become confident. Most people wait until they feel confident before they take the action. Confidence doesn't come first. Take action first, and the confidence accumulates after you take that action. The confidence is a byproduct of you taking that action. So instead of asking, am I confident yet? Ask yourself, what would the most confident version of myself be doing right now? Maybe introduce yourself to that person. Start making the content. Maybe you'd go to the gym and really go all in and building your desired physique. Maybe you go ahead and gotta take that risk. So go ahead and do that thing, and that will be your answer. Now your brain has evidence, such as working out is a vote for being disciplined. Every video that you post is a vote for being a content creator. Over time, those votes will stack up. Eventually, it becomes harder to believe in the old story than the new one. So if you ever get a thought that tell you ain't shit and you ain't ever gonna be this, and you've accumulated so much subconscious proof, impressed your subconscious so much that the old story can't even shake you no more. That's what identity is. The third way, right? Curate your environment intentionally. Whether you realize it or not, your environment is constantly influencing your identity, right? The people around you, the content you consume, the conversations you entertain, the music you listen to, and the thoughts you repeatedly expose yourself to. If you're constantly surrounded by people who complain, gossip, and think small, eventually that energy starts rubbing off on you. Not because you're weak, but nigga, we're human. We're going to adapt to our surroundings. It's what we do. That's why it's important to audit your environment regularly. Now, next time you're in a situation where you're in that environment, ask yourself, does this environment reinforce who I've been or who I'm going to become? And there's your answer. Sometimes it's about removing what's keeping you attached to an outdated version of you. So to close this video out, reinventing yourself isn't about pretending to be someone else. It's about consciously choosing who you're going to become, because most people let the past define them. A powerful, limitless being decides that their future is more powerful than the past. Listen, your identity creates your actions. Your actions create your habits. Your habits create your results, and your results create your reality. So if there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, it's stop asking what you need to do and start asking, who do I need to become? Because the moment you change who you believe you are, everything else changes with it. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you tapping in and tuning in with me. Go ahead, follow, comment, share, subscribe. Do what I'm saying? And with that being said, stay limitless.